For instance, you put in your birthday, it's going to tell you what cities are good for you, what clothing brands you should wear. You look at me, I'm not dressed too well, I don't give a fuck, but I wear a Rolex, not an AP. Why don't I wear AP? AP was found in the pig year. This was found in the snake year. I'm a snake. I wear a Coach bag. Coach was found in the snake year. Everything around me is going to be compatible energy. This is what people need to do. Everything that's in that app is based off what I've learned, and I'm giving it to the public at a very reasonable price. Say you're about to buy a car and you buy the wrong car that's in your enemy year and you get in an accident. You don't think it's worth having an app that would have saved your ass? Say you're about to get married in the wrong city that's in your main city. You don't think it's worth having an app that would save your ass? And you have an AI in there now too. You can talk to the AI. It's going to be right there in the Q app. It'll tell you exactly what state you want to go to, what country you want to go to. It will tell you where.
And we are back. Are we? Yes. Okay. And before we start back with super chats and the best and the worst, Samsung, can I talk to you for a second? Now, everyone I know who's an influencer has an iPhone. And I mean, they don't know that Samsung makes all the displays for iPhones. I mean, I know that. Most people in the world know that, but these influencers keep telling me Apples are better when we know Apples are actually antiques. I mean, can Apple do this? And again, if you look at my lineup, 1S, Samsung Ultra 25, another one, a Fold. I even got the small one. I'm literally the biggest name influencer with all Samsungs around me, pimp. I'm the only one who doesn't have any goddamn bullshit fucking iPhones because I don't believe in their rainbow Skittles ideology. I'm more of my people in Seoul, Korea. So, listen, Samsung, reach out to me, Pip. Anyways, let's get started. Doing best and worst. Yep. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get started for every single sign. Number one, in 2026, the rat will do the worst. Does that mean every single rat's going to have a bad year? No. But 85 to 80% of you motherfuckers, if not higher, are getting hit. Now, I don't know what your birthdays are. So you're going to be in different life cycles. You're going to be in different personal years. But here's what it is for rats. If you press, you will lose. Look what Akash did. He married her in her enemy year. He met her in her enemy year. And, he's being embarrassed right now. When you do things in your enemy year, bad things happen as a result. If not in that year, then in the future years. You're planting the seeds in your enemy energy. So if you're born in 1996, if you're born 2008, 1984, 1972, 1960, 1948, all in the year of the rat, it's gonna be a bad year. And I'm not telling you this to put you in fear or to basically manifest it. I know there's a hole right in the road that you're about to hit. You think it's me manifesting something bad? The hole's already there. You're going like this. You're about to reach that hole with the fucking car. It's going to fucking fuck your car up. I am doing you a favor by telling you, yo, there's trouble ahead. So if you're a rat, got about 85 days until February 17th, 2026, get all your house in order. Be that fucking squirrel that has all those nuts ready for fucking winter. And just like Game of Thrones said, it's gonna be a long fucking winter. Especially in you in crypto. Crypto was founded in a rat year. Bitcoin, the first crypto coin. The white papers came out in October 2000. What was it? October 2028. But it was released January 3rd, 2009. Bitcoin is a rat currency. Next year's a horse year. Uh-oh. And by the way, historically, Bitcoin's worst year, percentage-wise, was 2014, the year of the horse. I'm not making a mistake. You're making a mistake if you don't listen to me. And guess what? I'm being very forceful in saying it. So when it happens and then I start laughing at your dumb ass for not listening to me, don't say I'm mean. I warned you. I warned you. OPEC was founded in a rat year. Might have some issues next year. So if we know oil is going to go down, what does that mean? Maybe a deflationary cycle is coming in 2026. Maybe gold peaked. Guys, ever think of that? And by the way, I did call the gold top 43.92, I believe, somewhere around that area. I called it. This is what I do. I called Zcash. No matter what happens on Zcash, I'm good for the rest of my life. And if you listen to me, you were too. And you guys might say I'm bragging. I've never shilled any other crypto in my life. Only one, Zcash. And the one I shilled, retired people, regardless at what it does at this point. Why? Because I use my numerology. So now you have to ask themselves, you have to ask people who say this is fake, why am I so successful? And for the people who say they're at my level, why are you numerologists broke? It is what it is. So if you're born in a rat year, it's time to hibernate. February 17th, no more big moves. Next, Ox. People who are born in Ox years in 2026, for a large percentage of them, 60, 65, going to be a tough year. Not as bad as rats, nowhere near that. But some of you guys are going to feel it. So if you're born 1973, 1985, 1996, it's not going to be the best year. Don't go too hard after February 17th, 2026. Next, Tiger. If you're born 1962, 1986, 1998, 1974. Yeah, skip that. I did the inverse, but it is what it is. If you're born in one of those years, now I fucked the clip up. I tried to be funny and I fucked the clip up. Let me do that again. If you're born 1962, 1974, 1986, 1998, and you're born in a Tiger year, you will do well in 2026, the horse year, because tigers and horses are good friends. Now, do I think Andrew Tate's going to do well? No, he's in the 4-year cycle. He's probably going to find himself behind bars again. But, not saying you should, but maybe that's that karma thing we talked about. Why else would an innocent man go to jail? Maybe it has something to do with your karma. Yeah, it's something to think about. But most people who are born in Tiger years will have beneficial 2026s. Now, let's say the world economy crashes and everyone's losing 50% and you guys only take a 5-10% hit. That's it. That's a winning year. So people who are Tigers, I do expect people born in those years to do well in 2026, a horse year. Next, Cat. If you're born 1975, 1986, fuck that one up. 1975, 1987, 1999. If you're born in a cat year, not a rabbit, that's an old wives' tale. That's a lie. If you're born in the cat year, you will have a neutral year in 2026, the year of the horse. Neutral signs. Not enemies, not friends. Guys, both are both intelligent, but you think very, very differently, to say the least. Next, if you're born 1964, 1976, 1988, 2000, 2012, if you're born in a dragon year, well, it's neutral. The horse and dragon are neutral signs. They can respect each other, but they definitely have very different personalities. So I expect people born in those years to have neutral years. Next, if you're born 1977, 1989, 2001 in the snake year, you just had your year, baby. Snakes had their year. But I want to make this clear. The female snakes did a lot better than the male snakes in 2025. And the reason is very clear. You can't spell feminine without the word nine. That's why Candace Owens, born 1989, the year of the snake, a female, is dominating this game in 2025, the year of the snake, because that is how the system works. That's why Andrew Tate was number one in a tiger year and he's a tiger, and that's why Candace Owens is number one in a snake year and she's a snake. And next year, I fully expect Myron Gaines, born 1990, year of the horse, to take over in a horse year, because that is how the game works.